I know that running gives us purpose and focus, but it shouldn't be the only purpose and focus. And so I often say to people, just ask yourself, will this help or hinder me today? And because it's easy to go, well, I've got my long run, but I'm actually a bit sick. Or,
Mm.
I've got my long run, but it means that I'm going to get to bed at 11 o'clock and I've got to get up at 5 o'clock or whatever it is. So I think it's the bulk of it, right? Like people get really caught up on the numbers and the routine and all of that, but really consistency is where the heart of it is. And if you're getting, 80 or 90% of your training done, then that's the main thing. Like it's all well and good going, oh, I've got to do this. But then if it puts you out of the game, it's not worth it anyway. So it's it's a really hard one to juggle as a runner and as a coach. But if you're kind of going, well, am I stacking the bricks? Am I building the wall or building the house or whatever you want to be building? That's the main thing. It's just kind of, am I enjoying it? Like if I'm putting too much pressure on myself to really enjoy it, and there will be parts of a training block where it can feel like a bit of a grind, because it's a serious thing that we are working towards normally. So yeah, just kind of weighing it up overall because it is our hobby. You've got a job, you've got a family. I don't know, like family really first, but job. and then and then some often other commitments as well and trainings in there too. So just
Mm.
trying to find that being pragmatic about it and being reasonable and being kind to yourself and kind of look at the things that you are doing and going, well, actually, I hit my long run last week. Missing 1 week's not the end of the world at the moment, even though it can feel like that because it's written down or I planned on doing it.
And running makes you feel good.
Yeah, it does.
Did you read Dan Jones's Lessons from the Long Run this week?
No, I didn't.
I love the way Dan Jones writes. I think
Okay.
I think he hides that light under a bushel, and he the um the title of the thing was Enough is Enough, and he talked about his week. And this is, to be clear, this is not a hobbyist. This is a person whose running is their job, and he's
Yeah.
one of the best in the world at the moment who's doing it.
Can
And
I
he's
also add that he's got a really young baby too?
mm,
Yeah. So carry
yep.
on.
Yeah. And he was talking about that. And his, he broke down his training and his sort of peak weeks, and he's still doing 200-kilometer weeks, which is, but he's running, it's his full-time job. It's what he does. But he also talked about that, like when you're not feeling something, when you're feeling like the effect of cumulative fatigue and life getting on top of you, just when to pull back. And I thought that was both responsible and quite courageous from a sponsored athlete, and so much of sponsored athletes now, or professional athletes, is media and that notion of, what's that, the go one more narrative. And ultimately that can be really unhelpful. So I thought it was really cool to see Dan Jones writing in such an eloquent and considered way about an issue that affects all of us. And it's nice to know that, even if you are running full time and doing 200K weeks, that still happens.
Can't even imagine running 200K weeks. It's just
Not with a
brutal.
job.